Hey guys, so I decided to take yesterday off. I was feeling like I wasn't going to be able to get done what I needed to get done. I spent hours and hours, like I spent until 10 p.m. editing the video that was supposed to go out, and I was hoping that I was going to get it out and make it go live while I was gone, kind of like taking a little bit of a break. But all the editing was taking way too long, and I've been editing all day today, and it is 6 p.m. tonight, and basically all I needed to do was add some music on the video, and I was making small edits so you could hear my voice when I talked. And my video creating software decided to delete a lot of the stuff that I spent hours and hours creating. And that's just really disappointing, to have spent like 2 days working on something and to have kept yourself up super late at night so you could wake up at 5 in the morning to go do something. Yeah, it's just really tough. Like I wanted to be super consistent with getting videos out every single day, and I knew taking yesterday off was going to be a tough choice, and like not actually getting something to go live because I didn't want to risk my mental health and my sleep, because those things are a really important role in being healthy and being paleo. You know, getting enough sleep and not causing too much stress. Like, those are really important things. But I don't want the whole day to be a bummer. Like, I know that I'm gonna have to go back out there. I'm gonna have to keep working so I can try to get a video to go live. So I'm considering what I need to do to make the rest of the day go at least slightly better. I was thinking that my fast is supposed to end at 7. So I was thinking that maybe I would get an exercise in. I was sort of considering doing it outside because our house is kind of getting messy. And like I've said in a video before, that kind of just like brings my mood down. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll do it outside, and yeah, and then eat and then go back to editing. And that way I just, in some way, I'm taking care of myself. I'm giving myself the energy and the time that it needs and getting that movement in, because I haven't been moving. So I'll put on a pair of exercise clothes and I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. I haven't decided yet, but I know that I need to move this body. It deserves it. You needed to hear, your body needs to move and it deserves it. Let's get it. Exercise clothes on, ready to get moving. I'm sorry that I don't sound enthusiastic. I do want to be enthusiastic today. I did have some really big wins, actually. I had some really big wins this morning, so I have things to be super grateful for. And like I talked about at the beginning of this challenge, like I want to be more grateful for my life. I want to be more grateful for the things that I have and the opportunities that are given to me. And one of the things that I just found out this morning is that I lost 4.2 pounds over this last week. That is absolutely insane. I also, when I went shopping with my sister, I tried on a size that I thought for sure, like I thought maybe I had lost a tiny bit of weight. So I tried on a size that was a little bit less than what I was before, right? So like I thought maybe I'm this size. And I went into the dressing room and I like, it was way too big. And so I asked my sister if she could grab me another one. She grabbed me the smaller size, and then I was like, it fits okay, but it's still kind of loose. And she's like, do you want me to grab the smaller size? And I was like hesitant, because I thought like there's no way that that's my size now. Like that's just something that I would have never thought would ever be, like, I used to say I will never fit into that size, like I will never be that size human. Carnivore has proven to me like I can be a lot smaller than I ever thought that I could be. As a little girl, as a young woman, like I didn't think those things were even a possibility, and so I just put them in my head like I will never be a small person, I will never be a super skinny person, like, or a super healthy person. Like I always wanted to be healthy, but I never thought that I would be a very thin, healthy person. Like I thought I might get bulky, but I have been super, super impressed with how this diet has been working. I did decide what I'm gonna go do. I am going to go for a walk down our little side street area. Go for a walk. I want to go up and down it twice to warm up my body. And because it's so short, I think it's only like 10 minutes total. And then I want to do some sprints, and I'll show you how I warm up my body for sprints. The first thing that I do is go for a walk. So let's go. I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired? Just got back from the first round. I started telling myself, you know, I don't think I have to go back. I can just start sprinting and it'll be, you know, good enough. But then as I was like walking into here, I'm like, you know, is walking down there for 14 minutes really enough? I've been sitting on my butt all day. And then I was like, you know what would be wrong with going back down there besides the fact that it's super steep coming back up? Like, my body is totally capable of doing this a second time, and I think I just kind of talked myself back into it. It's really hard once your mind starts telling you this is hard to push back at it, but sometimes it's a good thing to be like, you know, is that really so hard that I can't do it? Probably not. I'm probably just trying to get out of something. You know, sometimes you can push yourself too hard, but in moments like this, like I was just walking. So I'm gonna go again. Push past that little bit of struggle. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Just got back. Hold on, let me get into better lighting. Just got back. I don't know if you saw that, but I ended up seeing that Dallas was like way ahead of me, and to kind of get him, I like ran up on him and tapped his little back, and he was all like, whoa, what's going on? But I ended up jogging most of the way down there until I realized that my watch was not recording me jogging anymore, but hopefully it caught it. I just had my move ring go off, which I just upped my like total movement on the Apple Watch to 310. I think I did about 5 minutes of jogging. Now usually my warm-up for my sprint includes a jog, so I'm just gonna show you that anyways. I'm just gonna show you everything that I do so that when you decide you wanna do a sprint, you can do it hopefully without hurting yourself. Again, consult your doctor before trying any of these movements. Let me get you back on the tripod and I'll show you what I do. So what I like to do first is I like to do those dynamic movements that I was showing you in my last workout video. So first things first, I'm gonna roll out my feet Each one I'm gonna roll 10 times one way and then 10 times the other direction. After that, I'm gonna do those dynamic movements with my legs. I don't have anything to hold on to out here, so just be extra careful. If you have a partner that's going to sprint with you, hold on to them. But it's gonna be 10 out, straight out in front of you. And then that same leg, you're gonna take to the side, 10 times each, and then switch legs. I don't need to do dynamic movements on my arms because we're sprinting, we're not using our arms for anything. And then I like to do some really simple, like get my heart rate going type things. So I'll do 10 high knees and then 10 butt kicks. So let's go ahead and do that now. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little right leg kicks. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. What I notice is that if I'm not paying attention, I'm not holding my abs in, I can really like fling myself around. So try to hold your abs in while you're doing each one of these. So 1, I'm squeezing. 2, I'm also squeezing. Just about anything can be an exercise as long as you're engaging your ab muscles. And I promise you, the more that you work out, the more that you'll feel those muscles start engaging when you're doing different things. And you're like, oh yeah, if I hold myself upright and really hold everything in, it does so much a better job of keeping me stable, and I can really feel them working. The more that I work out and the more that I eat healthy, the more that I can feel them engaging. So now I'm gonna do 10 right side kicks. Again, engaging your abs. Nice and controlled. And then 10 left leg. Hold your abs together, Taylor. I'll kick my shoes up if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. And then 10 left side kicks. You can also hold your arm out to help stabilize you. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. All right, now going into the high knees and the butt kicks. I just go straight through both of them. So as soon as I'm done with my high knees, I go straight into the back kicks. It just flows together for me. Be a little wilder, baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. All right, you're probably gonna wanna do 2 rounds of the warm-up. Because I've already jogged, I'm feeling pretty warmed up. I'm feeling like everything, all my joints are feeling really good and really lubricated. I don't feel like anything is hurting me, so I'm not worried about going for a sprint. Although I would say, once you do 2 rounds of the warm-up, I'd go for a quick jog. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that just for the sake of helping you out and being there with you. And yeah, so what I like to do is I like to pick a spot that I'm gonna run to and walk back, and I'm gonna, not run to, sorry, jog. So very lightly jog from one place, walk back. Jog lightly to one place, walk back. It's just kind of warming your body up. I'm gonna do that a couple times. I really recommend doing it like 3 times, seeing how your body feels, and then get into a sprint. So I'm gonna do the warm up. All right, so the camera stopped going as I was running down there. I'm pretty sure it stopped while I was jogging. So I'm just gonna do it a second time. I had to delete some of the footage off my camera, and now I'm gonna go run a second time. Now, honestly, to re-warm my body up. So let's go. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby. Make sure if you want to track yourself, you actually start it. Although I do think that it tracks me when I'm not actually doing it. I'm gonna go one more time. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being. It stopped recording me again, so hopefully you get to catch the scenes of me sprinting. Basically, the point is that now your body's pretty warmed up. You can do a couple faster jogs if you want to, just to feel see how it's feeling. But when you do sprint, you want to go as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and then give your heart the time to cool down and settle before you start your next one. So I have mine going. I already have a point picked out. It's a tree down that direction. I'm gonna sprint there and walk back. So as I was trying to record, it kept deleting my footage. So I had to run into the office to download all my footage. And then when I put my card back in my camera, it kept saying that there was no room and that the card was full. And I'm like, I deleted everything. What are you talking about? Brian had to show me how to do it. So anyways, I'm coming back out here. My body's not quite warmed up anymore. I'm gonna skip over what I do because I've already shown you how I warm up. But I do want to get some sprints in before I eat. He's making food right now. I'm just gonna show you how I listen to my body and how I sprint, and just so you have a girlfriend to go out and do it with. You know, if you don't have somebody to go work out with, then I got your back. I am here for you and for your health journey and whatever that means to you. But if you need somebody, I'm here. I got you. I'm hauling this thing all the way out here just to film for you. All right, give me a sec. We'll get it caught. So it is quite a bit darker now, but I'm just gonna jog a couple times. I feel like my limbs are already warmed up enough. You know, it didn't take that long. And then I'm gonna do the sprints. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. And again. Into your bars, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. See how I kind of ramped it up the second time? You want to do that time for a sprint though. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your bars, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your bars, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. That's 3 so far. Still not feeling super winded, so that means my body isn't saying that I'm done yet. So I'm just gonna keep going until I feel really good and like accomplished, and like my body is like, yeah, you got it out of you, sister. So go. Baby, kick your
don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better.
I say, I just counted, I was walking in like slow steps. That's about 49 feet to where I'm running. Just so you know about how far I'm going, and you can kind of pick out what feels right for you. I'm gonna go again. I really stay out of my head, so when I'm doing this, I think I've either done 5 or 6, I'm not entirely sure. Hey bud. But I'm also not feeling totally worn out. I'm just kind of stopping to try to let my heart rate calm down a little bit. Because these sprints are meant to get your heart rate up real high and then let them drop back down. In the wild, it would be like we're chasing after a predator is chasing after us. Sorry, we're chasing after something, we're hunting, so prey. And we also had to sprint to get away from prey, so you really shouldn't do this that often. I think for me, it's been a little over 7 days since I did it last. It might be 2 weeks actually. I know that's a big difference. But I'm gonna go again. So my heart rate is down to 120 and it was at 150 when I looked when I was sitting here. So it's probably 7 or 8. I think I'm probably good for tonight. I don't feel all the way worn out, but Brian was making dinner when I left, and I don't want it to be totally cold by the time I get inside. I would like to eat and start my fasting timer. It's like that tough balance of keeping everything in line, especially when you're trying to push yourself to meet a challenge and a deadline and all that. So I'm gonna get inside, eat some pork chop. I'm pretty sure that's what he's cooking. It's really big. And probably I would like to say enjoy my evening, but I'm probably gonna get back to working on editing the workout video that's supposed to go up. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful in your healthy pursuits. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, if you tried it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.